All right, let's practice conversion just a little bit. Make sure we're getting our heads wrapped around it. All right, given that the following statement has a truth value of true, what is the truth value of its converse? Most dogs smoke cigars. Now, before I do anything, I've got to get this translated into standard form. And my life is going to be way easier if I begin this process by identifying the categories of countable things that we're dealing with here, okay? So I see I have dogs. I'm just going to say that's going to be D. Now, what's the second category? Smoke cigars is not a countable thing. Yeah, we could do that. Dogs that smoke cigars? Or maybe even cigar smokers? That was good. I like your idea. Now I've got two categories of countable things. Okay. Every time I use the word D, I'm referring to dogs, and the same thing with C. It's referring to cigar smokers. So now I come back down here and I ask myself, is this talking about all dogs? No, it's talking about most. Okay, so it's not talking about no dogs. No, it's talking about most. Is it talking about some dogs? Yes, I said it's talking about most, but not all. Easy. All right. So that means if I go some dogs are cigar smokers, I've come up with the standard form expression of most dogs smoke cigars. Now I get to apply the rule of conversion. And the rule of conversion involves one step. It says take this guy, your subject term, and put him over here in your predicate term. And to make room for the subject term, you got to take your predicate term and put him over here, right? So when I convert some D or C, I get some C or D. Now I was told that the original statement was true. So what would its conversion be? And again, this is where your handy 4.4 handout will come in handy. You are allowed to convert I propositions, okay? So if you convert some D or C, and that statement is true, its conversion will also be true, right? So once I figure out, is this an A, an E, an I, or an O, I can go to that handout and look right at the top and it says, oh yeah, conversion, it applies to E and I statements only, not to A and O's. Well, this is an I statement. When I convert it, I get another I statement, and they share truth values. All right, let's give it another shot. Whoops. All right. Oh, I just erased my dogs. Okay. Given that the following statement has a truth value of false, what's the truth value of its converse? Okay. Without exception, every dog that smokes cigars wears a fedora. Okay, so let's just start again. Make life easy. We're talking about dogs. And then, oh, we're talking about dogs that smoke, actually. Thanks. That was a good catch. Yeah, we're not just talking about dogs. We're talking about dogs that smoke. Okay, without exception, every dog that smokes cigars. Sorry, I didn't catch that. You're right. That's why I have you here. Wears a fedora. Wears a fedora. Wears a fedora isn't countable. Okay, we could do that. Like dogs that wear fedoras. Or maybe just like fedora wearers. Fedora. I misspelled that. Fedora. Don't laugh at me. Fedora wearer. Z. Okay. Now, is this telling me something about all dogs? Yeah, it is. Without exception, every dog. Okay, so this is an all statement. All dogs that smoke cigars, all dogs that smoke. Sorry, that's embarrassing. All dogs that smoke cigars are fedora wearers. And I'm being told this is false. Okay, now to convert this, remember, this guy travels over there, and this guy says, oh, there's no more room for me because now you're here. I'm going to go back to where you were. Okay, so I just switch these guys. And then I'm going to get all F, R, D. Okay, so this is these two statements are conversions of one another. And they're both A claims. So now I want to know, all right, well, what's the truth value of this statement right here? So you'd look at your handy handout and you determine, am I allowed to convert A claims? Or if I do that, is that an illicit conversion? Because if it is, it means even though I know this guy's false, I can't draw any conclusions about that guy. It's undetermined. because this is an illicit conversion. You're not allowed to convert A claims.